just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
Welcome back to Call Me Old Fashioned, where we talk everything bourbon, whiskey, and of course, old fashions. Now we're moving into that late night pour version of the night. Welcome back. We were live for 3-4 hours earlier. Now we're going to kind of cruise into the kind of more hangout stream portion. So if you're live, welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday. Glad to have you with us. If you're not, and you're watching this after the fact, again, welcome. You can tune in Fridays. Typically around 9 p.m. is when we're going to go live on Fridays. I need to check just one piece before I really dive in here. There we go. Perfect. Tater Dom in the chat. Well, welcome to the stream, bud. There we go. Now we're cooking. Cheers, Call Me Old Fashioned, and everybody. We just started less than 30 seconds ago, so welcome. Cheers, everybody that does come in. I think we're going to go ahead and start this one off with a little Russell's Reserve store pick from Tattoos and Scars. This is, I picked this one up in Jacksonville, so in case you're curious. So probably one of the few bottles we didn't drink on the last stream. Tater Dom, were you in the last stream? The one like, I don't know. I was live from like 2 p.m. to like 6 p.m. This one's 110 proof. So decent proof point. Start the night off. Last stream, bro, we went through all the Redwood Empires, little Bardstown. We made an old fashioned. We did quite a bit, to be honest. So we had a few callers call in. So I think it's time we do a little bit more of a hangout stream. This one's not going to be super, super long, but I'm charged up. We had some dinner, a little bit of water, rehydrate. Now we're back at it. So, yep. Well, welcome back to the stream. Let me see here. I'm gonna pull this one up. Rehydrate. Now we're back at it. So. There we go. Now we're cooking. But yeah, what are you guys drinking on? Or if you're drinking, maybe it's Sunday and you guys are just taking a chill night and getting charged up for the work week next week. Or maybe you guys are still keeping it alive. Maybe you're turning it up for Sunday. Who knows? All the political shit on the fucking TV right now, I'm sure you got to fucking stress drink yourself to sleep anyway. Single barrel, non-chilled, filtered Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. This one was bottled on March 2nd, 2023, 9-year age, stored in oak barrels, distilled on October 25th, 2013. Warehouse TYR-A, floor 3. Alex Gomez in the chat says, hello once again. Pour myself some Ben Holiday Bottled and Bond. Hey, that's a good pour right there. I almost picked that bottle up the other day, but I picked something else up instead. That's my fault. Ben Holiday is one of those ones where I always want to pick it up, but I always find something else I want to pick up more. So it will be here soon, though. Eventually, I'll end up picking it up and bringing her home, not just picking up and putting her back down. So this is the one we're drinking on currently. Little Russell's Reserve Private Barrel. Switch it to the back. I don't know if you can even read that, to be honest. It looks kind of weird on my screen. Bonding Over Whiskey says that's a low floor. I mean, it could be a little floor 3. Depends on how big the building is. Distilled and bottled by the Wild Turkey Distilling Company. So it's I mean, this one's delicious, to be honest. I like this one better than I like the 10-year. I like the 10-year quite a bit. The only argument you can make for it is price point stuff. But like this is a 10-year, this is a 9-year. But yeah, the 10-year is good. It's just a little light comparatively. It looks the same on camera, but this one is definitely lighter. The proof on this one too is only like 90 proof, where this one is 110. So it all comes down to the little nuances here, but the store pick's definitely more flavor, more proof, just overall a little bit better. Not that anything wrong with the 10-year by any means, but this one just has a little bit more of everything, except for it's 1 year less age. So Bonnie says, I'm trading my Ben Holiday Tuesday. It's just a low proof for me. I don't know what the proof is on it. I'm sure if it's a bottle on bond, it's 100 proof. He says, I believe they got 7 floors. I don't know how many floors they have. But if they do, sure, yeah, it's on the lower half. This one is barrel 22-0515. If anybody really cares about that stuff. So. Bloody Sport 66 says, what's the best whiskey you ever had? I mean, I always say anything that, like, the whiskey I'm drinking is the best whiskey I ever had. But, I mean, my favorite whiskey right now is still going to be the not Wild Turkey. Woodford's Double Oak is still my favorite. It's the best in certain categories, not others, but I like the flavor it has. I wish it had a little bit more proof. Bro, if they came out with like a cast strength Woodford's Double Oak, game would be over right now. But it's Woodford's Double Oak is still my favorite. I really love the flavors it puts off. I don't care that it's a little bit lower proof, but that's the only knock on it. But I like all whiskey, to be honest. It just depends on what I want to drink that day. Right? Anything on this shelf right here, I like quite a bit. I drink quite often. This stuff's what everybody likes to hear about, all the Buffalo Trace stuff. But it just depends on what you like. So. Bloody Sport says, good deal. Hey, good deal it is. Right now we're drinking the Russell's Reserve store pick, so I like to switch it up. Bonnie says, Bloody Sport, mine has been Old Granddad 14 for bourbon. Rye has been cast strength Still Austin. I still got to get the Still Austin cast strength rye. So I got the bourbon, but I got to get the rye. But I haven't been back to the liquor store in I don't know how long. So Bloody Sport says, are you a fan of Irish whiskey? Fan of Irish whiskey? No, not really. Do I drink it? Sometimes, right? Like a little Jameson every once in a blue moon. Mainly if I'm drinking Irish whiskey, it's going to be proper 12 when I'm watching McGregor fight because I'm basic as fuck. But Shelton says again. Always, bro. Are you mad that you're not live? I don't know. What do you want me to say, fam? You're welcome for the content. Probably shrunk it too small. I'll just exit out, whatever. Bloody Sport said, laughing face. Yeah, I mean, the only time you really can drink proper 12 is when you're watching McGregor fight. So he said, try Redbreast, good stuff, either 12-year or 15-year. They got 12-year at Costco, but it's just, I never pick it up, to be honest. Like, it's okay price there, but I always kind of skip over it. Last time we went, we got, what did we get? We got 1792 full proof for like $40. We got the New Riff single barrel for fairly okay price. And then we picked up a Kirkland's bottled and bond. So Redbreast was right out of budget once again. But it's always there. It's always at Costco. Yeah, it's one of those bottles. It's like I'm not really chasing it, so unless somebody like forces me to buy it, I don't really care for it, to be honest. But it is the red breast I get recommended all the time. Everybody keeps telling me to pick that one up in particular. Can you guys hear the dancing fruit in the background for the kid? Alex says my Costco never has anything good besides they had Four Roses small batch or just Irish whiskey. My Costco almost never has shit either. The Foolproof was the only time I ever saw anything that was like, okay, maybe we picked that up. The Bottled and Bond was like, I heard a lot of people talking about it, so I was like, let's just try it, see what it's like. Nothing special, by the way. This New Rift was like a new thing that I saw there, but they only have like a very small quantity, even though it's not like allocated or anything. So, Bonnie says, next time you go to Costco, live stream it and let us pick something for you to buy. I mean, I would do it at a regular liquor store. Costco is, bro, it's like a box. This wall is vodka. This wall is like gin and rum, and this wall is whiskey, but it's like it's almost nothing. It's like 4 or 5 bottles to select from. So Sheldon says the only reason I'm watching, get a little bit of dancing fruit. Bro, it's bumping out there. Just, you know what I mean? Bonnie Whiskey says my Costco sells wine only. Or wine. Only wine. That sucks. Jerome says, you the throat goat. Hey, baby, you know. I mean, I could imagine going to Costco trying to pick up a wine. Costco, I mean, inside, so like they have like the Costco, right, with everything, and they have a Costco liquor right outside of it. The Costco, normally, they have a pretty large selection of wine, but nothing that I care to go hunt through, you know. Pull this up on there. Just let them know, you know. As Jerome says, here's a like for positive reaction. Hey, we're here for it. Sheldon says, throat goat? Pause. He's like, got him. We got him, boys. Sheldon, I know you have a bad reaction to people trying to mess with you. I could care less. What are they going to say? I'm drinking on the internet. What the fuck are you going to say to me, you know? Like, fuck. I don't even need to play background music. Dance of Fruit's hitting until I get copyrighted. Bonnie Royce says I don't enjoy wine, but if I'm stuck and I have to drink it, be polite, I will take Cabernet. I mean, nothing wrong with having a good glass of wine. I'm definitely a basic bitch, bro. I'm gonna go for like a little rosé or the St. Augustine wine because it's a little bit sweeter. Anne says quality, camera, and setup. Hey, we're here for it. You gotta let them know. Yeah, the setup looks clean. The camera quality, always. I'll take the compliment. Hido in the chat says 1792 bottled and bond. I don't have the 1792 bottled and bond. I have 1792 small batch, 1792 full proof. But to be honest, this bottle, this Kirkland's bottled and bond, this is 1792 bottled and bond. That is what it is. Anybody can say it's not, but it definitely is. It's distilled by Bardstown. It tastes exactly like 1792. So, Blake Sports says, I like the expensive stuff. Middleton Whiskey 2016 is the best I've ever had. Okay. Nothing wrong with liking expensive stuff. You know, but it just depends. I like a little bit of everything. I like some cheap stuff. I like a lot of middle range stuff. But I mean, if I get a good expensive whiskey, nothing wrong with that. Alex says, thoughts on Booker's. Been thinking of picking one up for 110. I believe it's a Springfield batch, which I hear is a mix. I hear mixed things. I've not had the Springfield batch. I've had Booker's, but not for 110 for sure. I don't know what the price is though. I'm not like a dictionary. I'd say if I had to guess, probably around 75-ish bucks, $80, something like that, is what Booker's goes for. I would say if you've never had it, you don't own one, pick one up just so you can have it. But it very much reminds me of like Jim Beam-esque. So you gotta like Jim Beam. Bonding over Whiskey says, Alex, don't pay 110. It's 80 MSRP. See, yeah, I was pretty close. I thought 75, but Hado says, oh, you got the 1792 foolproof? What you think? Let me pull it over. So I have like a love-hate relationship with this kind of stuff, right? Because I know everybody loves it. And technically, as like a bourbon YouTuber, I'm supposed to love it, right? 1792 in general, all their bottles have good flavor, right? Like they taste good on the palate. They smell decent. This one it's 125 proof, so I get all ethanol in the nose, but like still has good notes on the palate. Full proof though has a ridiculously long finish. Like I can feel it a minute later in my chest. You know, it's there. You're not getting away from it. The only downside was 1792, and this may just be a me thing, maybe an everybody thing. I don't know. New subscriber James Holloway, welcome to the family, bud. No, so 1792 full proof for me, or 1792 in general, leaves me with a weird aftertaste. What I mean by that is it usually gives me a dry mouth, like where I feel like I need to drink something. And if I'm drinking a drink and feels like I need to drink something afterwards, it's a no-go for me. Now, I will say small batch is the worst. The higher proof you go, the less it is, but it's still there, you know? Now, I did get this at Costco for 40 bucks. Not a bad bottle. For 40 bucks, totally worth it, right? Simply just based off the proof alone. But I don't care for it. Like, I know I'm supposed to love it, but I don't care for it. Like, does it have good flavors? Absolutely. But the dry mouth part and the finish part just throws me the fuck off where I don't really care for it. So that's my thoughts on it. I wanted to like it. I wanted to. Everybody tells me I'm supposed to, but I just don't. I don't really. It's good, but I just don't care for it. Steven in the chat. Welcome back, Steven. Says, do you ever like to sip on whiskey in a warm bubble bath in a candlelit bathroom? Is there a different way you're supposed to drink whiskey? The bubble bath makes the experience. Bloodsport says, even if you had something called Rough Riders, I don't know who makes it, but I hear it's good. Rough Riders. I have not heard of that. Bonnie Roy says, Steven, I have done that after a long day of being sore. Hey, that's what everybody does, I thought. Bonnie Roy says, yep, Alex, max pay is $100. Alex says, Bonnie, thank you for letting me know. Say, we're here for the people. Ido said, did you get any of the B524, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, or Larceny by any chance? No, but on the last live stream we did earlier, we had Rusty come on and he had the B524. He said it's good. Says it's worth the buy still. He says it's not better than the C batch though. So I probably won't pick it up. I may pick up the Larceny, but I'm not going to pick up the Elijah Craig. So, not unless like they like send it to me or something like that. If they send it to me, I'll fucking try it all day. But I'm not going to spend my money on it. So, I'll probably get other stuff because I've had the barrel proof Elijah Craig. They're all, if you've had one, you've had them all. They're all very similar, right? It just depends on like if you really care about the little nuanced details of it. Some people do, some people don't. I don't care for Elijah Craig barrel proof as much, you know. Larceny though, I haven't bought any of the Larceny barrel proof, so I probably would get that. Louis in the chat says, "Cheers, friends." Cheers, Louis. Welcome to the stream, bud. Glad to have you back. Guys, if you're just tuning in, we're about 4 subscribers away from hitting 13,000 or 1,300, not 13,000. 13,000 would be pretty cool, but Bonnie says I'm giving away half my bottle of C923 to someone who has samples out bottles. Who samples out bottles? Wants people to try it who missed out. Hey, nothing wrong with that. C923 supposedly is the better one, so. Bloody Sport says, any interest in Japanese whiskey? Man, that's been a hot topic today. I got asked that earlier. So yeah, I mean, this bottle right here, Hibiki. I got, it's a Suntory whiskey, Japanese Harmony Hibiki whiskey. It's 86 proof. It's the only downside. It's really good. It's different though, right? Japanese whiskey in general is different than any of this other like Kentucky American whiskey. Because this is all like super light, super floral, super citrusy, but really good. The only downside of this bottle in particular is that it's low proof. And this bottle itself, even at 86 proof, is $100. Tough pill to swallow for 86 proof. And if you want 100 proof, 110, 126, you have to pay basically $100 more. And I'm not a big fan of paying like $200-$300 for bottles. So Bonnie says, Bloody Sport, he has Hibiki. Hey, let him know. Alex says, what's a purchase y'all regret buying? Say less, my boy. Say less. I regret that one. What a fucking waste of money. Whistle Pig Piggyback Single Barrel Alpha Romeo F1 Series Rye. Hot garbage. Hot fucking garbage. This one is a rye whiskey with lychee and oolong tea barrel finished. Just not fucking good. It tastes like unsweet tea with some flavor. I think it's Emma Smith, right? Emma Smith. Just subscribe. Welcome to the family. It's just, I fucking don't like this bottle. For somebody, if they like J.E. Prime, subscribe. Welcome to the family. So this bottle in particular, it tastes like unsweet tea and it doesn't. I know it's supposed to taste like lychee. It doesn't really taste like lychee. It tastes like something. Just not a fan. And this bottle in particular is expensive because of the marketing. The marketing got me. It's got a little carbon fiber look to it. It's got the F1 finished in it, and I was like, gotta have that. So it looks cool, but it sucks to be honest. What is the proof on this? I think it's 90 proof. Yeah, 96.77 proof. Don't waste your money. Buy something else. Heido says, here, I'm ready. Hey, let it go. Bonnie says, Alex, I regret buying all my Buffalo Trace products and Barstown products. Bro, Bonnie, what are we doing here? Heido says, Old Soul, Smoke Wagon Private Barrel, I do regret. Oh, shit, Smoke Wagon? Bloody Sports says, yes, good stuff. Indeed, it's expensive. Alex says, what? All Buffalo Trace products and Old Soul? Damn, why? I know, right? Bonnie says, that's no surprise. I figured that would be the answer. I figured it would be that answer, the Traveler. So Traveler's whiskey I bought for basically MSRP, and then I was given one by Buffalo Trace. Buffalo Trace, if you guys don't know, I'll pull down the letter. They sent me a little thank you card, and they sent me a signed bottle of Travelers by Harlan Wheatley. So they automatically get a little bit of a pass on that. And honestly, I tried this side by side with what was it, Caribou, and I like Travelers better. So my hate for Travelers is uh, a lot higher than Travelers. Bonding says, "Call me old fashioned. You know I hate my Barton." I thought you said Bardstown, or maybe you did. Bro, am I just now fucking tripping out? No, you said Barton. Bardstown Bourbon Company. Let's say this shit's good. Alex says, Bonning, have you had Jack Daniels Rye single barrel proof? It's one I still need to get. Heido says, Old Soul was not cheap. Taste was not there. Smoke Wagon Private Barrel, same. So Old Soul, I don't really hear too many great things about. Like I hear people like it, but I don't hear anything people raving about it. Smoke Wagon though, I hear a lot of great things about that. Like people like tell me to go pick that up. Bro, dancing fruit's hitting out there. Just if you don't know what dancing fruit is, Bonnie says I haven't had Bardstown, but my first experience will be the rye, the never-ending bottle of rye. Bro, it's like, look, I just got this bottle, right? Not too long ago. Look at the difference. This bottle doesn't end. Doesn't matter what you do to it. This bottle fucking drains. Oh, I was drinking that. Put that back. Alex says, mine is a Heaven's Door single barrel store pick. I almost bought the Heaven's Door trilogy pack, and then I heard that they were dog water, so I didn't do it. I didn't buy them. Boris says, always good to see the Russells on the table. This one is a Russell's store pick. 9-year age by Tattoos and Scars, 110 proof. Honestly, I like it better than my 10-year, but it also costs like $50 more or $40 more, like double the price. How does says Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye worth every penny on bottle number 3? Yeah, I gotta get one. I've only seen it one time, but I was only looking at the store for one thing when I went in, so I wasn't really shopping. I was just looking for something. Bonnie says, maybe I'll get a 375 after wasting my money on the 10. I will never buy a full bottle of Jack again. David says, hey, I'm back. Hey, welcome back, David. Bonding, to be honest, like people will give you shit for it. They give me shit for it, but I like buying the 375 bottles. It gives me an opportunity to try it. That, and a lot of time, especially with Jack Daniels, the barrel proofs, you can find a higher proof in the 375 for some reason. I don't know why. That's how I got mine. But I used to buy a bunch of 375s just so I can have a little bit of everything. Because I have so many bottles, like I don't want to buy so much. I don't want to buy handles for sure because of how much I have. Sometimes buying smaller bottles helps me not keep a bunch in the house more than I have to. So, but there's nothing wrong with that. Alex says bonding 375 would be the best option for trying it out. See, Alex is the one person that's ever agreed with anything I've said on that. Yeah, I have. That's what my Jack is. A little 375. I don't go to it too often. It's usually when somebody's talking about it, but yeah, that's what mine is. A little cute little bottle. It's really good though. So it's hot though. The proof is high. That's why I don't go to it too often. That's just to put some hair on my chest. Bonnie says I plan to buy a mini Willet pot still soon to enjoy the hate everyone else has for it. Bonnie, did I tell you? I think I said it in the last stream or the stream before that about the guy that was like looking at the pot still, going, "Oh, honey, let's try this." And I was like, "Hey, just so you know, like everybody notoriously hates on that bottle," and they looked at me like I was the devil. They tried to give me shit. I was just trying to fucking warn them, say, "Hey, just letting you know, it's not good." Mini, I knew what you meant. That was loud. Toy Let's Talk says, chug a bottle of Scotch tea. I'm not going to chug a bottle. I'm definitely not going to chug a bottle of Scotch. I take little baby sips here because I'm a little baby back bitch. That's what you want to hear. I don't really care. Chug, 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 chug. Ah. Now I'm gonna wash it down with some water. Alex says, Bonnie, have you ever had the Willet Boyer rye? I had the. I know you're talking Bonnie, but I had the. What the fuck did I have? I don't think I have it anymore. Do I? I may have chucked it already. I had some kind of Willet rye, and that's one of the ones that pushed me away from rye, just because, bro, the rye was so intense, like it made my palate tingle, and I was like, that's not good. Bonnie says another buy you need to get is a Barrel Foundation. It is a contender for Bourbon of the Year. And Old Forester Single Barrel. Store picks are coming out right now. Yeah, the Old Forester Single Barrels are everywhere. So Bonnie says, no, Alex, hers the worst rye. Willet, I mean, in general, Willet kind of fucking sucks. So well. I don't have all the stuff. I'm kind of in the mood for like a cocktail, but I don't think I have any like lemonade or tea or anything like that to make like a refreshing style of a cocktail that I want. Bonnie says apparently purple Willet tops or Willet purple tops are amazing to the point they're allocated. Yeah, they're like really allocated. Alex says, nice to know. I was going to pick it up last time. Now I know I won't spend $70 on it. Bloody Sports says, have an old fashioned. I had one earlier. And it's good, but that's not the cocktail I was kind of referring to. I was thinking like honestly, like a strawberry lemonade whiskey. Like, oh fuck, he says, cheers, I'm out. My bad. Strawberry lemonade old fat or whiskey is not your thing. But hey, come back anytime, bud. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I don't know. I was looking for something like a little bit more refreshing-esque, you know? An old-fashioned, though, sounds decent, but... I heard the New Rift rye is also like one of the better ryes. The 8-year, I'm super pumped on trying, so... I haven't had the Still Austin, even though I need to get that. The Bullet Rye 12-year, that one's my favorite, so... Bloody Sport says... Bro, time's flying. It's already 35 minutes in. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna do. I'll probably do a pour of the Bullet Rye. No. Let me rephrase it. I'm gonna do a pour of the undrainable Bardstown Rye. Brandon says happy about that. I don't know about what part. He says found. Oh, maybe it's backwards. It says found Rare Perfection 15 for $65 in my local grocery store today. Happy about that. Well, Brandon, I'm happy for you. Joker in the chat, welcome back, bud. He says, hello, everyone. Holy shit, been off the map for a while. Glad to see you guys. Hope all is well and family is great. Call me old fashioned. Hey, everything's good. We are cruising. I took last week off too, so it's not just you, but we were looking for you last time. We were live last night too. We were also live earlier today. It feels like I've been live a lot, but I really haven't been. I have no more Glens clean from last stream to this stream, so we're going rocks class, but it's all good. The undrainable rye whiskey. I always say it, but I don't plan to be on this stream super long. I just wanted to pull it back on because I said I would. I like to try to make good whenever I can, so. Bunny Royce says, anything at 15 years old for $65 is a solid price. Yeah, I mean, you can't argue that. I mean, the dollars per year are pretty solid for that, I'd say. It's almost 9 o'clock, which I think the wife's saying the kids almost bedtime. Alex says, my favorite rye is new red single barrel rye. But I'm meaning to pick up a Still Austin rye, but I don't to pick up a cast or bonded. Want to enjoy it and not to. Bro, Alex, you just kind of about put me into a stroke with that one. I don't know. Pick up the Still Austin rye cast strength. That's one to go to, is what I hear. Joker says, hope your week went well. Just wanted to stop by and say, hey, dad duty calls. Hey, understand it. Hey, Mr. Joker, you come back whenever. We're still going to be live next Friday as well, so maybe we'll see you then. Alex says, Knob Creek is chocolate for me. I do not get chocolate notes from Knob Creek. That's different. I get chocolate notes from Woodford's Double Oak, the Bardstown Bourbon Company Single Barrel. I'll get that. I think there was one other one, but I don't remember which one. There's one more I got chocolate notes from. He said Rift Wet. Oh, New Riff Single Barrel. Yeah, New Riff Single Barrel Rye, New Riff Single Barrel Bourbon, Still Austin Cast Strength, and Cast Strength Rye. All are pickup worthy. Bonning says, Alex, Still Austin Rye is very smooth, complex for a rye. I mean, Still Austin impressed me with their Cast Strength. Bro, it's a fucking 2-year age, and at least 2-year age. And for the color, the flavor, the taste, I have to pick up more of them. So that, and I like the label. It's clean looking. That and they have artists, local artists, do their stuff. They had a I don't remember if it was a rye or what it was, but they had a little like launch party for a new bottle that's a distillery only. I think last week. Sick fucking design on that thing. I was pissed. Obviously I can't go whenever they have something like that, but I wish I would have. But like an 18-hour drive there, 18-hour drive back for a bottle of whiskey, that's a little much, you know? Alex said, sorry about that. Still awesome rye is my next pick then. Can't go wrong. Do cask strength, though. Get the cask strength. I haven't had the regular rye or the regular bourbon, but I know the cask strength is really good. Cask strength for this one even is only like 116. Yeah, 116 proof. Only a couple dollars more. I mean, for the proof, you can't beat that. Unless you're not like really big on high proof, then get the lower one, of course. Or get both. Fuck it. Makata says, sorry, it's been a minute. Old fashioned. Hope you're doing well, bud. Hey, Makata, I'm doing great over here. You missed a couple streams though. I'll call you out when it's necessary. I was gonna go live yesterday for the UFC fights. I just didn't think you'd show up. I heard that. Bro, the kid shit so loud I heard it through a different room.
To say, God bless our troops, God bless America, and gentlemen, start your engine!
That's funny. Bonnie Royce says, Alex, wait on the bonded. It's a little more expensive than the cask strength and the regular. I don't know. I like the proof, the cask strength, so I would get that. But if it's more expensive, why wouldn't you just get the cask strength then? I don't know. Get them all. Get them all. We're all good. Ladies and gentlemen, we are one subscriber away from 1,300.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night, son. See you later. That's okay. See ya. Bonnie says, call me old fashioned. Got a job interview tomorrow at 10. Think I'll have a pour if I get the job. Hey, shoot me an email. I'll go live. That'd be cool. Good luck, though. Hopefully you get it. Makata said, tried a lot of good stuff since I've been gone. Redwood Empire, High West, Elijah Craig. High West is my new go-to. Okay, there's a lot to unpack there. First, which Redwood Empire did you try? Second, which High West is your new go-to? Bonnie says, Makata heard positive things on High West. I don't know. I have mixed feelings. Depends on which one you say. I'll prejudge it after. I'm more curious on the. Bonnie over Whiskey says, call me old fashioned. You better get the 13 colonies to celebrate 1,300 subs. Well, seeing how next person subscribes will be 1,300, I can't get it in time for that. But maybe like either tomorrow or Friday, I can do that. Hopefully the store still has it. That'd be a little bit more difficult, but hopefully they have it and I can get it Friday. What if we hit 1,500 before Friday? That'd be an issue, right? We're not going to, but if we did, you never know. I got some shorts that are going to be pumping out here soon, so you never know. One may take off. We'll have 1 million by next stream. You never know. Akana, you're leaving me hanging here. I'm dying to know your answers. Mm-hmm. Trying to pull something up here, but I can't. Makata says Redwood Empire, Pipe Dream, High West Bourbon, Standard. I got High West Bourbon, which is the blend of straight bourbon whiskeys. It's okay. Nothing too crazy for me. Pipe Dream's obviously really good for me. Bonnie says that's perfect. I just think it would be perfect if you would make it to 1,500. Like that, you have to get a 15-year Dickel. I don't really want a 15-year Dickel. Maybe like Widow Jane or something like that. Widow Jane 15, if they have that. Thomas in the chat says, cheers, everyone. The Pipe Dream 101 I am pumped for. Oh, so you like this one? The High West with a little goat ram thing? I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's like, it's okay. But it's just kind of like, whatever for me. The bottle speckles threw me the fuck off. I thought it was shit in my bourbon the first time. Bonnie Royce says Widow Jane 15 is $350. I mean, how else do you celebrate 1,500 subscribers? I mean, what do you want me to do? I'm not going to say I'm like a major fan, but I did like the Widow Jane that I tried, the 10 years. So I imagine the 15 years probably even better. I'd much rather have Pipe Dream 101 though, but Makata says, anything new with you over the last couple weeks? I don't know when the last time you came was. Were you here for the 1792 full proof, the Kirkland bottles and bond, or the new riff single barrel? If you're here for that, then no, nothing new since. Thomas says, Baby Jane is showing up in mid-Michigan. Have you had it? I've seen the Baby Jane. I don't know if I'm going to get it, but bro, it's on every Facebook ad, every 10 scrolls. So, I mean, I imagine somebody's got to like it out there. Oh, I scrolled on the wrong thing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're cruising on almost an hour. I'm not going to stay on too much longer. I'm going to let it get to an hour, and then we'll probably shut her down. I got to get ready for tomorrow, so. If you have questions, feel free to fire them away now. If not, then I'll reiterate what I said earlier. I'm going to make a post either later tonight or tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow or today or tomorrow, one of the two, about the Fantasy Football League. If you want in, all you have to do is you'll end up emailing me your email so I can send you the link. It's first come, first serve. It's first to 12. After that, sorry for your luck. You don't have to buy in. You don't have to do any of that stuff. It's, if you want to play and be active with it, not if you want to sign up and not be active, because I'll be pissed. Winner will probably get like a $250 prize or a bottle, just depending on what you end up choosing. Bonnie says, Baby Jane is a 6-year Heaven Hill and a 4-year Widow Jane with their own special grown corn. The heirloom corn? Yeah. I'd like to try it. I don't know if I want to buy it, though. Maybe. I'm working on a low budget right now for fucking bourbon because I spent so much right out of the gate. Kind of blew my load, So I'm being kind of selective. If I see Screaming Titan, it's a pickup. It's not even a question. We just pick it up. So that's really the one bottle that I'm like, I got to have right now. Christ in the chat says, Cross. Welcome to stream, bud. Alex says, peace. We got a couple more minutes left, but not too much. Makai says, good to see you, man. I'll try not to miss another one. That's what they all say. Just try not to miss the Friday ones. How about that? Bonnie says, on a low budget too, but if tomorrow work goes well, back on track. I'm here for it. Hopefully you get it. We're all going to put out good vibes for you tomorrow, so. Just don't tell them like your whiskey preference or anything, Maybe they don't like it. I don't know. But hopefully it goes well. Did we hit it? Did we hit the mark? Well, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you tuning in for today's stream. If you were here earlier, really appreciate you. We were live early for like 4 hours. Told you guys I'd pop back on for a little bit. It's been about an hour now. Man of my word, wanted to make sure we got to hang out just a little bit longer. But now it's about 9 p.m. here. This meant nothing special, just Brookshires. I mean, anything special at this point, bud. I'm still putting good vibes your way. I don't give a fuck what you say. So, hopefully you get it. I don't care. But yeah, appreciate everybody tuning in. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We're 1 away from 1,300. If you already subscribed, appreciate it. Turn the bell on. Make sure you're tuned in for Friday's live streams. If you want to do the fantasy football with us, make sure you keep an eye on the community tab. But if not, ladies and gentlemen, you have a good rest of your night. Happy Sunday, and I will see you boys very soon. Peace. Oh, got it.